Hello everyone. So this video is something different. Um, uh, I'll probably call this video how I want or how I plan on or how I will make it to Class A finally or to the next higher class. And yeah, the track, as you might be able to see, is Lago Maggiore, and yeah, I'll show you my approach. Have fun. Alright, so here we go. What you're currently seeing is just me checking where kind of the line is between a B class driver time and an A class driver time. I mean, of course, it's not so, crystal clear, and it's kind of mixed probably as well, but yeah, just looked to and checked to kind of get an idea. So the track is Lago Maggiore, and first of all, I'm kind of confused now a little. I've done this commentary before, a few hours ago, and I don't know, maybe I hit stop or it just stopped the recording, I mean. So I'm doing it for a second time now. And yeah, so I'm not confused anymore. I was thinking, yeah, I show the fastest lap on the world before I drove, before I showed my driving, and yeah, here it is. So it's a French guy, or maybe it's a Brazilian playing on a European server. I don't know. In any case, it's the French flag, and probably it's a French person. Yeah, so that's almost the complete lap now. Alright, and now it's my turn to try and drive as well as the other person did. Here I hit a little the sand, so that's why I slid. And yeah, this braking point here is kind of one of the trickier sections in this track. I'm going wide a little here. Yeah, not so successful this first attempt. At least the first attempt I'm showing. And yeah, later on I'm going to show you the race as well. Just know that the qualifying time for the race I will show you will be, or was, a worse time than the one you're going to see. I just wanted to show you how I approach trying to get up to Class A finally, for the first time ever. This section here is also kind of tricky. You want to cut as much as possible, but without getting a penalty, of course. And also have as much speed as possible. So at that point my best time was still a 465, as you can see on the right side. That's already better. Yeah, I didn't cut here, it's just the usual, when you record, at least on the PlayStation 4. I don't know if it's the case with the PlayStation 5, but with the PlayStation 4, you every once in a while when you record something, there's a lag and some frames are missing. So here I've already improved my time by a little. A 55.457. And here in this turn, you actually want to kind of turn in a little earlier, as we saw with the French guy or person. The thing though is, I tried a little, but I was just still for some reason, maybe subconsciously, a little hesitant, because it just doesn't feel right. But apparently it was the quick and is the quickest. Here I could also be a little more courageous in these last two turns. But yeah, it's not so easy to hit it just right. You know, to find the best mix between cutting enough, but not too much, and also driving the shortest way, but also weighing that against having enough speed. And this turn I've just passed. You could kind of want to take the wide curb in the middle. Not this one, the one before. So I guess your right tires are actually on the grass. Yeah, and as you probably saw, I was able to improve the time a little more again, but still not enough for me. Currently it's the 55.445. And let's see what the fastest time will be. I of course already know. Still a small improvement, but yeah, really small. Next attempt. Let's check if the audio is still recording. Yes. That was really disappointing when I finished the audio and just wanted to integrate it into the video. And then at first I didn't understand what was going on by the you know, rendering the file went so quickly, and then I checked the file itself and it was very small and only a few seconds long. Not really much on it, except test 1, 2, 3 or something. But this time you will know it worked because you're hearing this. And yeah, this was the fastest time I was able to achieve, 55.300. And now let's compare these, you know, the lap of the fastest and my fastest lap. So I'm already behind by a little. I mean, of course, in such a small track and a quite high speed one, small differences, you know, mean a little more than they seem to, unfortunately. But I think I have already improved my driving skills. Yeah, and some missing frames once again. But at least up until that point, we were able to see both of the two laps, you know, at the same time. So I started as second with the, you know, still worst time because I did the race before then and had used the same approach to set a quick lap. I just didn't record it, so that's why I showed you even better qualifying laps. and the Italian in the Mercedes, I don't know what was going on there. Maybe he or she was AFK. But I'd gladly take the position. And by the way, I wanted and tried to buy this car, but I couldn't find it in the in-game car store. Maybe I have to go on with the campaign, and then I'll be able to, or get it. I don't know. Yeah. And just a few moments ago, I was causing some dust, you know, to obstruct my opponent's vision. No, I'm kidding. Of course, it wasn't intentional, but yeah, it looks quite cool. Okay, already finished lap 1. I'm close to almost 1 second ahead of my pursuer, but it's getting a little less, as you can see, almost only a half a second, which is too close in my opinion. I'd rather have it like 600, 700, 800, or of course even more, or you know, a few seconds. And in on the left screen you could see, you can see in the big screen now, the second and third are fighting for the second position, a German and a Spaniard. Is he going to make it? I think he'll pass now. So now I'm being chased by the Spaniard, but I kind of didn't notice. I still thought that the other German was right behind me. At the moment I have like a second of distance, which feels a little comfortable. But yeah, the whole race, I can already tell, it was tough to bring enough distance between me and the second. And on this track, I feel like, well, I mean, I guess that goes for a lot of tracks. But yeah, you can't really afford a mistake, or at least not a big mistake. But spoiler alert, I'll make some mistakes and the others do. So I guess it kind of levels out again. Spaniard was really putting the pressure on, and I didn't want to be affected by this. I tried to be cool, but I guess it still did a little. And I think here I'm... No, okay, it's still alright. But I couldn't really seem to get away. Not many laps left, luckily. Only 2 laps after crossing the line now. And yeah, let's see for a moment from his perspective. So I luckily have the inner side here.
He's almost alongside me. Here I very intentionally pull to the left, to the inside once again, and kind of overshoot and go wide. Fortunately, it's once again the inner side. But he's very close now, as you can see. Causing dust again. Stirring up the dust. And oh, here the mistake. I gotta get onto the grass and run right into him. Which I can tell you was definitely not intentional. I didn't really see him anyway. And I definitely apologized after the race. But yeah, it's annoying for him. And clearly I didn't want to do it. I wanted to have a fair fight and win fair and square. But yeah, I kind of came back from the grass a little uncontrolled. And then he's there all of a sudden. Last turn. And I made it. Good. The program is still recording my audio. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of how I'm going to and already have approached the next the races in general. Also the Nürburgring daily race C of this week, and yeah, try to set a very good lap, but there's still potential. At least the best time, at least when I checked, was by a Porsche, and you know probably that I love driving the Porsche in the GT3 class, the 911, and I've already been able to have a quite good race and a good starting position, but I don't want to spoil too much. You'll probably see that as well in the next few days. Anyway, feel free to leave a like, subscription, and a comment if you have anything to add or comment. And yeah, I'm glad this time it worked, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.